The other night, the Minnesota Timberwolves defeated the Cleveland Cavaliers 131 to 122. Anthony Edwards made history in this game by reaching a personal milestone of 10,000 career points. And the big deal from this milestone was that he became the third youngest player in NBA history to reach the 10,000 point milestone. And he passed Kobe Bryant barely, but he did by about, let's see here, 39 days. So Kobe Bryant scored 10,000 career points at 24 years old in 195 days, while Anthony Edwards did it at 24 years old in 156 days. So he edged out Kobe by 39 days. So it was pretty close, but he was still able to pull it off. Now, some of you may ask, who are the two guys who are ahead of Anthony Edwards for being the third youngest, for not being the third youngest, but for being the youngest players in NBA history to reach the 10,000 career milestone? Well, this shouldn't be shocking to anybody. LeBron James is the youngest player in history to reach 10,000 points at 23 years old and 59 days. Kevin Durant is the second youngest at 24 years and 33 days. So, yeah, not really surprising. It's like the most recent guys who've come out from high school or college are now eclipsing these scoring marks at very young ages. I would say the league really favors you today when you're coming out of high. Well, you're not able to come out of high school anymore, but coming out of college just after 1 year, you're going to have a great chance to break a lot of these scoring records. I think LeBron's all-time record will probably be the hardest record to break. I don't know if anybody will ever do it. You'll have to play over 20-some years and also have to use performance enhancement drugs. I know people are going to say I'm a hater, but I always believe LeBron's been using these drugs for the last 7, 8 years. So I don't know who's willing to do all that. Maybe somebody will attempt it, but I think LeBron's all-time career points record probably will stand. But still, what Anthony Edwards is doing is pretty impressive. I actually think he might be able to pass Kevin Durant on the all-time scoring list. What I do find interesting is when it comes to the all-time scoring list, you have like 7 guys now on that list. Well, 8 guys now on that list who have scored 30,000 or more career points. About 2 of them are still active in LeBron James and Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is at 31,000 career points and LeBron James is at 42,000. So there's a huge gap between Kevin Durant and LeBron. But I think Kevin Durant is like 4 years younger than LeBron. So he possibly can reach 40,000 points in the next 4 or 5 years. I think he'll probably continue to keep on playing as long as he can, just like LeBron. And these rules favor you. I think it's to the point now where 30,000 is going to be like the new career achievement mark to reach for like all-time great players. When I was growing up, it was like the 20,000 point mark was like the big deal. Like very few guys reached 20,000 or more. And it was true because during the 90s, there was only one guy on the list who had 30,000 or more points. And that was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who's now the number 2 all-time career points scoring leader. So it was just really rare. And then during the early 2000s, Michael and Karl Malone were both able to eclipse 30,000. So it started to happen, but I think you're going to see more and more guys just eclipse the 30,000 point mark in the next several years. You look at the list right now, James Harden's at 28,532 points. So he has a chance to get to 30,000 very soon. I'm not sure if he can do it this year, but if not this year, definitely next season he's going to get there. Now, with Anthony Edwards, I think he has a good chance to hit 30,000 if he stays healthy, because his game has really evolved in the sense that he's become a better three-point shooter the last 2 years. Last year he shot 39% from 3. This year he's shooting 41 from 3. As he ages and he starts to lose his athleticism, his three-point shot is going to still impact his ability to score a lot of points, and he'll still be able to use his athleticism and burst to get easy buckets. So I think he has a chance of getting there. He just has to remain healthy and not get like a major career-altering injury, whether it's an ACL tear or an Achilles tendon tear. If he gets blessed with good health, I think he can definitely do it. So it wouldn't surprise me if he gets to 30,000. Now, will he break LeBron's record? I don't think he will get there. I would be shocked if he gets there, but you never know. Maybe it's possible that he's able to achieve that feat. Like I would be all for it. I would love to see LeBron James' record get broken, but going back to Anthony Edwards, he's having a great season. He's averaging 29.2 points per game on 50% overall shooting from the field, 41 from three, 5.1 rebounds, 1.4 steals, 3.8 assists. So he's been great all around when you look at him. He's having an amazing season, and the Timberwolves right now are rising in the standings. They're number 4 in the West, and they could easily jump all the way to number 2. All it takes is a few losses here and there for the teams ahead of them, and they can flip places. The West is like musical chairs when it comes to standings. But I will say that he has a strong shot at the MVP. If the Timberwolves can stay in the top 4 in the standings, I would definitely consider him an MVP candidate. For me, the rule is that your team has to at least be in the top 4 in the standings, and you had to have great numbers. And so far, he's doing both. I think now with Jokic being out for a significant period of time, the MVP race is wide open. I think it can go anyway. So I think that's really exciting, and that's probably something I'm sure he'll strive for, which he should. It's always great to win the MVP when you're young. So hats off to him for having a great season, and hopefully he continues to give us more great seasons for years to come, because I always feel the league is great when you have a bunch of young, great players striving for greatness. It makes it more entertaining as a fan of the league and just the competitiveness. So great job on Anthony Edwards for achieving this milestone, and let's see what he has in store for us for the upcoming years.